welcome again to Joe TV. I am your producer and your host, Zac King. Today, we are all dressed up and definitely someplace to go on Joe TV because the action is here because we have a very, very special guest, the Talent of the Year winner, Mandy May Blest. Mandy, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Congratulations on winning. How do you feel?
Thank you. I feel great. I never won anything before, so it's good.
Well, we're going to get to the list of prizes in a minute, but a couple of weeks ago, you had your interview with Maria Watley when you made the top 5 finals. But for those that may have missed that on Talent Joe, tell everybody about your background.
Well, I'm actually a singer-songwriter from Pennsylvania, and I moved to the East Coast a few years ago to pursue my dream. Since then, I've been recording music and playing in multiple venues all over Los Angeles.
Okay. Now, are you a singer and a songwriter? Do you do both?
I do both. I taught myself how to play guitar, and I write and I sing.
Okay. Well, coming up along the ranks, kind of from the beginning into your profile on Talent Joe, we're going to get to how that process was in a moment. Who are your biggest influences?
Well, I have a few from different genres. Some of my biggest influences were like golden oldies, like R&B soul. I loved Otis Redding growing up, his voice. I actually love Patsy Cline, that's old country. And then I like classic rock. I always liked Zeppelin, The Doors, Pink Floyd, Fleetwood Mac. And recent influences, I loved Amy Winehouse. Leon Bridges, Lana Del Rey, and Hozier.
Okay, so that's a pretty wide, eclectic mix of influences.
Yeah, definitely. That's why my music, it's funny, I have trouble pinning a genre on the music that I make because it seems to be a combination of all those genres together. So
right. So I think that radio is terrestrial or satellite or a mix of them both, or Apple or whatever outlet you use. It's kind of hard right now because they want to classify you as pop or as folk or as rock. So if you were to describe your music in maybe 2 or 3 of those genres, what 2 or 3 mixes do you think might best describe it?
If soul was a genre, that would be one of them, but I'd say like a Americana. I don't really know. I'm not sure. My voice is a little blues and country, and then the music I make is kind of like R&B rock. So I don't know. I have trouble coming up with a genre.
Oh, sure. And again, it's great to be unique because there's a lot of stuff on the radio right now that's just sort of the same stuff copied over and over again. So being unique definitely has its values.
For sure.
Okay, so let's go into the Talent Joe profile because we're going to get into the list of what you have won in a second. But let's start from the beginning. Why Talent Joe?
Well, someone contacted me and told me about the contest, and I saw that they were really supportive with artists, and there's not a lot of people that offer free recording or video or anything like that. And if they do, it's probably usually some scam or something, So I really admired what they were doing for artists. So that's why I got in the contest.
Okay. So let's go over, and because there are so many, I can't remember them all off the top of my head. So let's go through the list of the Talent of the Year winner prizes that are coming your way. $10,000 in cash, a 2018 Honda Civic, 200,000 of Future Joe coins, airfare for 2 to South Florida, 3-day, 2-night stay in Miami Beach, dinner for 2, 7-day Caribbean cruise for 2, professional music video shoot, record deal with 2 songs written, produced, and distributed by a music product and recording artist, Talent of the Joe Award, winner's jacket, interviews with both myself and Maria Watley, and so on and so forth. So that's a lot of prizes. Do you have any plans for any one of these already?
I'm going to wear that jacket everywhere. The cash I actually am looking forward to because I've had songs that I've written and I've had them for a few months now and I love them, and I didn't have the extra money to pay to get them recorded because I make all my money off of my gigs to pay my bills. So I cannot wait to get that cash so I can go record those songs. There's about 4 or 5 of them. And that's the first thing I'm going to do. The car I'm actually looking forward to because my younger brother has a car that is pretty beat up, so I'm going to let him use my car, and then I'm going to have a newer one, which I'm excited about. And the vacation, of course, the cruise, the video. I've never had a professional video. That's something that could help me a lot, help me get to the next platform. Because on my Facebook, I have almost 50,000 followers now that me and my boyfriend built organically. And I think, I keep making these videos of me on my cell phone in my living room of me singing songs. And I've been doing that for months now. So I think that they're ready to see me, on a better platform and a bigger, a better quality video, I'm sure.
Excellent. So top 5 finals. You won your category. You won the overall. You made it to the top 5. But with a couple days to spare, you were in second place. However, right at the end of the contest, you sprung into first place. How did you make that happen with the voting process?
Well, the thing is, I started off the answer wrong, but the thing is I've had 10 to 20 times more followers than anyone in the contest. So I had to find a way to utilize that. And I know a lot of the people that followed me were industry professionals. So I reached out to all the people that I've ever worked with, which is a lot of people. I didn't even realize it because I've been doing this for so long, and I've met so many different wonderful people that are talented in the industry. And I just reached out to them and I said, look, I really need your help. I've worked with you before, and they remembered me, and I always keep a good working relationship with people that I've worked with. And I said, look, I really need your help. And they helped me, which was really cool.
Well, great. So saying that, on July 1st, Talent Joe is going to begin the next Talent of the Year contest. From a networking perspective, what advice would you give the new talent class, so to speak, in the upcoming contest?
Well, when I did a lot of my live gigs, I would, in between every couple of songs, everyone was sitting there, they're drinking, having a good time. I would explain the contest to them, and it's uncomfortable. It's not the easiest thing to do, but you have to do what you have to do sometimes. And I would say, everyone take out your phones, and I would tell them exactly what to do, and I'd get them to vote at my gigs. That helped a lot. The videos, I constantly made videos with my social media. I constantly interacted with them and asked them to vote. And I mean, it's not easy. It's not exactly comfortable asking everyone to do this. I mean, but if you make them feel like they're a part of it and they're in the contest with you and they're going to win something too when you win, that also helps. And I have really great fans on my site and my followers, and they came to my rescue and really helped me out. So I would just tell them, interact with the people that follow them, get them to, invite their friends or their family, just things like that. That's what I did.
All right, guys, so you heard it from the best. Network, network, network. July 1st, the new contest starts. So let's go back to you personally. What's next for Mandy May Blest?
Well, next, I can't wait to shoot the music video, because that way I can use that to get on a bigger platform. And that's my issue right now, is that I just want to get more exposure, get on a stage in front of bigger people. So I'm going to use everything that Talent Joe is giving me in this contest, and I'm going to use it to get to the next platform of my career.
Great. So we talked about the networking. We talked about what's next. I'm sure you have plenty of people to thank. Now's your chance for shout outs. So go ahead and knock those out. Who do you want to shout out to?
I want to shout out to all the people that are on my page. They've constantly been sharing my videos and telling their family and friends. And I just really want to take the time to thank them. I try to thank them on my page, but there's so many of them that I feel bad that I don't get to individually, interact with them as much as I would like to. So I really want to take the time to thank them, because they're the reason why I won this contest, by voting and sharing. So I'd like to thank them.
Excellent. So last but not least, obviously you can go to Talent Joe right now. You will get a special profile on the landing page of talentjoe.com. But there's so many social media outlets, so many websites out there. How can folks reach you?
I am on Facebook under Mandy May Blest. I also have YouTube under Mandy May Blest, and I have an Instagram under Mandy Blest. I also have my original music available on Amazon, iTunes, and Spotify. And I also have physical CDs with 12 of my original tracks that they can order off of my Facebook. There's a link that I put on my page.
Great. Well, that's going to conclude the interview. Again, thank you very, very much to our Talent of the Year winner, Mandy May Blest. Make sure, go to talentjoe.com, go to Mandy May Blest social media page, support the talent. That's the most important thing. Mandy worked hard. Our top 5 finalists all worked very, very hard, but make sure the support the talent. They cannot do without your support, but obviously with all the grand prize winnings, Mandy's going to get a little bit extra support. But remember, everybody, on July the 1st, the new contest begins. And make sure on social media, on Facebook, to go to Joe Coin. Joe Coin is the new cryptocurrency launched by Talent Joe. Make sure to check that out as well. So from Zac King, here, host and producer of Joe TV, and Mandy May Blest, everybody have a great day. Mandy, thank you very much for the time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.